rolling track side. First and only heat for them here tonight will be Tim Bailey out of Carthage in the 16X alongside of Brazier Falls, New York's Eli Gilbert in car number 75. Row number 2, it's Pete Stefanski in the number 2 at a Wheatfield alongside of the 690. That is Sid Harmer Jr., runner-up here on opening day. Final row, it is the X15 of Tyler Bushy.
While they're not running. 28.
So Ricky Duskus aboard the number 3 is out there on the racetrack. Michael Clark is not answering the call. So the 00 Michael Clark did not answer the call. Ricky Duskus did. Look out! Sid Harmer Jr. goes around. Bailey gets collected, as does Tyler Bushy. Just a victim of circumstances over there as the caution lights are on. The yellow lights are on. Heavy right side damage to the 690 of Harmer. So Eli Gilbert in the 75, who picked up a feature win last year in this 75 machine. He will come down in front. We don't believe that his one-way is currently working. So Harmer is headed to the pits. Ricky Duskus, he had some smoke coming out of that car as well on that initial green flag. So continuing problems for Duskus, who was a former IMCA Hobby Stock champion here back in the 98 season. So we'll take a moment and get these drivers untangled over there in turn number 4. Again, for those of you just getting here to the Speedway tonight, we welcome you to the Can-Am Speedway. Timmy Baltz up top side here. Of course, we're live as well on Dirt Track Digest. Those of you relaxing on the couch at home tonight watching Dirt Track Digest, we thank you very much for your support. And those of you here in attendance tonight, glad you could be here with us. The good folks at DP Bartlett and Sons Plumbing and Heating here at the Speedway. Eli Gilbert and Pete Stefanski lead the way in this first and only heat for the Fabco Dirtcar Pro Stocks. Coming up after this, the first of a couple of heats for the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirtcar 358 Modifieds. Mike LeClaire, our Chief Director of Traffic Control here, checking with Eli Gilbert about their one-way radio, and it's the call for him to slow down, and obviously he was not able to slow down because he couldn't hear, but so Ricky Duskus waiting for a push over there in turn number 3. We mentioned Pete Stefanski back with us once again. His second appearance of the season, finished 3rd on opening day to Dakota Sharp and Sid Harmer Jr., who is back out on the racetrack. The damage on the right side apparently is okay, and Tim Bailey able to pull away, but he has got some heavy right front damage to the number 16, the man out of Carthage, New York. So he'll take that one to pit road, and unfortunately it looks like Tyler Bushy may be headed that direction as well, the man out of Ogdensburg, New York. Won here last year in the Dirtcar Pro Stock Series opener. Again, we mentioned earlier this evening the karting action continues next Saturday.
That other guy going was out here.
Talked about what went on here this past Saturday evening, and we'll run through those feature winners from a week ago here at Can-Am on the kart track. Of course, we'll be back next Saturday, May 20th, with another full program of racing over there, just behind the main grandstand. So we are down to a match race between Eli Gilbert and Pete Stefanski. Pete Stefanski, as we mentioned, a four-time Dirtcar Pro Stock Series champion, also a champion of Napa Auto Parts Super Dirt Week 2 times. He won at the mile in 2009, then did it again in 2012. So green lights are on and we're back underway. Gilbert gets the lead. Stefanski is going to be right there with him, though. Gilbert, still only a few years experience in the Dirtcar Pro Stock division. Pete Stefanski, nearly 100 career wins in Dirtcar Pro Stock action. That's just under the Dirtcar banner, and that doesn't count all the non-sanctioned wins that he has. And he looks pretty good right now, chasing the 75 of Gilbert through turns 1 and 2. Pete Stefanski, he won the first ever Dirtcar Pro Stock Series race we had here back in 2005. Eli Gilbert won here a year ago during regular feature action. As they make their way through turns 3 and 4, down across the line, Eli Gilbert in control over Stefanski one more time. Gilbert starting to stretch that lead out to about 4 or 5 car lengths into 1 and 2. Stefanski still with them there in second as they make their way down the back straightaway. Coming up next will be the first Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirtcar 358 modified heat event for 8 laps. As we are halfway home. 4 down, 4 more to go, and Eli Gilbert trying to take it home if he possibly can. Stefanski is not letting him go away, though. Stefanski is still within about 4 car lengths as they head down the back straightaway one more time. Eli Gilbert in control as they make their way down the backstretch. Dakota Sharp and Kevin Federley Jr. won Pro Stock Heat events last time they were here 2 weeks ago. So we will have a brand new heat winner for 2023 as they come back down to the line. 5 down, 3 more to go. Gilbert in control. Stefanski really closes in through turns 1 and 2. Gains on him a little bit coming down the back straightaway. Gilbert, though, pulling away down into turn number 3. Stefanski pretty good getting into the corner, closes in on Gilbert, but once again Gilbert with the straightaway speed gets away from him down the front straightaway. 2 to go for Gilbert. Stefanski doing all he can to keep him within his sights, trying to run him down as Gilbert bobbles just a little bit. Here comes Stefanski trying to find the way by as they work the back straightaway. White flag will be displayed this time by final trip around. Eli Gilbert trying to hold off the veteran. This man's done everything he can do in a pro stock. Right now he's trying to beat Eli Gilbert to the line. White flag in the air, final time into turn number 1 and 2. Eli Gilbert against Pete Stefanski. Who's going to pick it up? We'll find out. This one is not over with whatsoever. A car length separates these two drivers right now. Eli Gilbert has the lead. Stefanski's going to try to close in. He drove it deep into the corner that time, right to the back bumper. Not going to get there, though. Checkered flag in the air. It will be Eli Gilbert picking up the win over Pete Stefanski.